This film will show two different species spinning silk. The first is Notoligotoma hardii of the order Embioptera. Here you see a female, she's wingless, and the male, who's winged. All Embioptera females are wingless. Here's some pictures of their silk in the field, and you can see that there's a domicile, a little patch with lots of fecal pellets, and then tubes of silk that move over onto the lichens where they feed. Here you see lots of tubes on a granite boulder, which is characteristic of the species on Magnetic Island in Queensland. Here you can see another example in the field. They feed on lichens. What we see here is a female spinning silk in the lab. She's on a bark-covered arena, and there's a little bit of glare because of the lighting and the plastic cover, but you can see quite clearly that she's stepping with her front feet. She will go from the left to the right, repeating certain steps. We scored these steps as near the head, reach, side, back, over, and you can see that's what she's doing here very, very quickly. The quickness is quite characteristic of Embiopterans. This is one of the faster ones, and we have to run them at quarter speed or half speed in order to score their spinning behavior. So Notoligotoma spins very quickly to the front, side, back. We would call this near, reach, side, back, over, and you can see that she's been repeating these steps very characteristically, and this would be true for others of the same species. For comparison, I'm going to show you a new species of the genus Clothoda from Ecuador. Here you can see the silk. It's on a tree. Also, they feed on lichens. You can see some mosses are stuck, stitched right into the silk, and instead of tubes, they have more of a sheet-like appearance. They create a sheet of silk, and they stitch into it pulverized material. Here you can see how camouflaged that is. They're a very large Embiopteran, twice as large as the one from Australia. So this one's about 2 centimeters long here. It's an adult female. She's also in an arena with bark as the substrate and a plastic top. You can see a little band of silk over her dorsum. She's stepping, and quite slowly. The larger the Embiid, the more slowly they step. But what you'll notice here is that the rhythm of her steps is different from Notoligotoma. So she spends a lot of time stepping over her back and then moves to the front again. So here, if you concentrate, you can see that she's stepping reach, 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 side, back, back, over, 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 back, side, reach. Now this is quite different from Notoligotoma. I've summarized what you just saw by showing kinematic diagrams of the stepping around the body. So this is the position of the foot. Every circle represents the percent of steps taken overall in a particular position. So near the head, reach, side, back, over. And if you just look at these, you can see how different Clothoda and Notoligotoma hardii are. We've done this for probably 25 species so far.